here's the thing. It's a crime, whether it's assaultive or not. And here's the thing. I'm looking through the register and I've given him grace. I personally have given him grace on numerous of occasions. He's come in here. I've looked at this horrible resume, this horrible resume of action. That's what I'm calling it. The horrible resume that says how he doesn't come to court, how he doesn't follow through with the court's order. I've looked at it. I've given him grace. I gave him grace back in 2021. Now, he was sentenced in 2019. I gave him grace in 2021. Gave him grace. I changed something to extended his probation. Gave him 22 days of community service. He said, I don't care nothing about what that lady say. I ain't doing that. Retained counsel review case. And then I'll, but she not connected. Miss Tucker not connected. Mr. Flanagan, do you have a number for Miss Tucker? Oh, there she is. She's connected now. Hi, Miss Tucker. Oh, she might not have on the earphone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you here to help me with Mr. Brooks' case?
I don't know, Mr. Brooks. I was actually here for a violation, but.
Oh, for who?
Mr. Jalen Bennett. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can.
Oh, okay.
That's a Haida case, and he's not here yet. He's scheduled at 10:50, so you could come back.
Okay.
All right. Or I'll have Mr. Flanagan call you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. Well, then I'm ready on Brooks. This is case number. Whoops. This is case number. Where's my little sign? Okay. The sign that they don't follow anyway, but this is case number 186121401. The people of the state of Michigan versus Deontay LaJuan Brooks. The defendant is charged with 1 count of larceny. Today is the date set for review. Appearances, please.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Brooks. Mr. Brooks, sir, please go ahead and tell the judge your full name.
Deontay LaJuan Brooks.
Today is the date set for review. And I don't have any update. Apparently, Miss Bumpus was Mr. Brooks' probation officer, but Mr. Brooks keep capiousing. Let me tell you what I saw on the thing. I saw on his register of action that Mr. Brooks don't want to do this probation. Every time he come, we reinstate it. He disappear. He come, we reinstate it. He disappear. I don't like playing tennis and ping pong, volleyball. I don't. And he keeps on trying to engage me in ping pong and volleyball, and I don't want to play. I'm tagging out. I'm out. I want somebody else to take my place, and the people I want to take my place, they located at the Wayne County Jail. Ms. Stevenson?
I think that sums it up, Judge. I think Mr. Brooks has heard you. I know he is. He's heard what I said to him in the breakout room, and the court has confirmed what I said to him in the breakout room. And I think the court has an excellent bead on what's been going on with this case. I don't want to get into the which Mr. Brooks offered me, Your Honor, just because I don't think it's going to be helpful. I think it's interesting, but I don't think it's going to be helpful. I just am now asking the court to deviate from it, probably it's common sense, and take Mr. Brooks at his word that at this point, he's not ready to explain to anyone why he hasn't done what this court ordered him to do in 2019 when he was sentenced. I am asking the court to take into consideration that the final charge is, I think, larceny, which is not an assaultive crime, Your Honor. It's absolutely, there was a victim here. Restitution was ordered. Mr. Brooks has advised me that he believes that he paid the restitution. We've talked about what he has to do to prove that. We've talked about the fact that it's not the responsibility of the court to produce any footage of what happened in a courtroom, that he's got to be the one to take responsibility for everything that needs to happen in order for him to come off probation. The matter was taken under 771, Your Honor, but the 1 year for compliance with that has long passed. So I'm just asking the court to give Mr. Brooks an opportunity to get together, either in person or via email with Ms. Bumpus. He has her email address. He has her office location. He is working. Hopefully he hasn't lost his job at this point from being on Zoom, but he is working. He's indicated that he can pay.
From being in the Wayne County Jail.
And definitely doesn't want that, Your Honor. We did talk all around about, what.
If you're finding this story captivating, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more gripping true crime content. Your support means a lot. Thank you.
What the alternatives to probation are. Mr. Brooks' freedom is important to him.
No, it's not.
I know that his actions don't suggest that, but his words did say that to me this morning, and I just have to take him at his word, Judge. So I'm asking the court to give Mr. Brooks an opportunity to comply with the order of probation as it was ordered. And I don't want to belittle the fact that it's a non-assaultive, but I do want the court to hear that there's no person out there who is in danger. Their own personal safety is in danger because of Mr. Brooks, Your Honor's actions.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Not because of any assaultive activity as evidenced by the charge that he's facing here.
But they're in danger of him stealing, and then they're in danger of it escalating. They're in danger. But here's the thing. It's a crime, whether it's assaultive or not. And here's the thing. True. I'm looking through the register, and I've given him grace. I personally have given him grace on numerous of occasions. He's come in here. I've looked at this horrible resume, this horrible resume of action. That's what I'm calling it. The horrible resume that says how he doesn't come to court, how he doesn't follow through with the court's order. I've looked at it. I've given him grace. I gave him grace back in 2021. Now, he was sentenced in 2019. I gave him grace in 2021. Gave him grace. I changed something to extended his probation. Gave him 22 days of community service. He said, I don't care nothing about what that lady say. I ain't doing that. Then he showed up one time in 2021. Then it's a note in here, did not issue a warrant. He didn't show up. I gave him grace, didn't issue a warrant. Then we sent him a notice. He still didn't come. Gave him grace. Then he came back in July 2021. Magistrate Ramsey Heath. She arraigned him, put him back on my docket. He got on the docket, and then he didn't come. Magistrate arraigned him. He told him his court date. He said, I ain't coming. No, what Mr. Brooks just wants is to not have a warrant out for his arrest. And so every time something happened, I guess, and he get arrested, then he get his court date and everybody giving him personal bond. So he don't have to spend time in jail on this non-assaultive case that Ms. Stevenson says nobody is in danger from. So we try to keep Mr. Brooks out of jail, and then the magistrates keep giving him these personal bonds. So then he got another court date in 2001. He didn't come. And so now he's been gone since 2001.
21, Judge.
2021. Thank you. Yes. Put the 2 in front of it. And now he's back in 2023. You asking me for the same thing I gave him in 2021.
Yes, I am, Judge.
Who's going to keep being in a relationship like that?
Well,
that's dysfunctional. That's a dysfunctional relationship.
It is, Judge, which we have a lot of dysfunctional relationships in this courtroom, and most of them end up turning around. So,
no,
Mr. Brooks,
I don't know if we can say most yet. We need to do some statistics. Maybe I'm going to ask for an internal audit.
He doesn't have any new convictions, Your Honor, between the date of the sentence and today's date, which at least shows me, if nothing else, that, maybe I agree with the court that coming back to court and handling this case, this has not been a priority for Mr. Brooks, but he's not been out there victimizing people since he got sentenced.
No.
Well, if he didn't get convicted, then it didn't happen, right?
Okay. But no.
Legally.
No. That's that same little silly argument about if the forest fall in the tree and you don't hear it, did it make a noise? Yeah, it made a noise. You just didn't hear it. You wasn't there. So we don't know what Mr. Brooks has been doing. We don't know. What we know is if he's been doing anything, he didn't get caught. So he already had 771 revoked, which would have helped him in his life. And then now he's playing games with me. I'm not a good game player. I get mad when I lose and all that. I'm not a good game player. I don't like playing tennis. You got to try to watch the ball coming back and forth, volleyball, all of those. I don't like going back and forth. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, and I know Miss Bumpus is going to probably, if she was here, she would ask me, Judge, can you I don't want to keep having to deal with him because he won't come back. So I don't know, Miss Stevenson.
So I have heard the court with regard to the bonds. I think that one way to kind of help things along a little bit, that we have some zealous advocates down there in the arraignment courtroom. But if the bond shows up, if Mr. Brooks goes down there again at something higher than the normal bond, I think that would alert the magistrates to the fact that he should not be released without coming to see this court first. So I am going to ask the court to give Mr. Brooks an adjourn date. I have forwarded to him Ms. Bumpus's office telephone number, her email address, and the room number where she is physically in the courthouse. And I'm asking the court to set a review.
That was a waste. That was a waste of text message, but go ahead.
Yeah, I would hope it. It looks like it, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. I'm hoping Mr. Brooks won't let himself down by not just taking care of this case. So I'm going to ask the court to set a review date, Your Honor. And, I don't think it would be inappropriate to have it hanging over Mr. Brooks' head that there would be a high cash bond and a tether following any failure to appear at that review date. So he has the contact information for Mr. Brooks. If he is playing a game, the ball's in his court at this point. I'd ask the court to give him a chance.
Oh, that was a good little line, Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, Judge.
That was a good line.
Thank you.
If you're still with us, make sure to like and subscribe to keep up with more shocking true crime stories. Your support helps us bring these stories to light. Don't miss out on what's next.
Yeah. All right. So, Mr. Brooks, the thing about me is I'm one of them dogs that just keep on barking. Then I'll be barking louder. Then I'll be barking. And so then everybody, they be like, oh, her bark is just louder than her bite. She ain't going to bite you. Then one day you just think I'm barking. Next thing you know, I done took a big chunk out. That's where you are right now. So I have barked all this. I've been barking since 2021. I've been barking. And now here I am again, still barking. The next time you drop the ball, next time you fumble, the next time you, whatever the other terms are for the other sports, the next time you strike out, all of those things, I'm going to bite you. I don't want this for you, but you got to not want it for yourself. Somebody put a quote up on Facebook the other week. And he said, you got to remember, the person got to want to be helped. Person has to submit to your helping. Otherwise, you just doing nothing. So, Mr. Brooks, it don't make no sense. And then at this point, you haven't made, at least according to what I see, a good faith effort to pay the restitution. I don't know what the restitution is because it's not broken up on here, but you haven't done the community service. I switched some stuff, but That's fine. I'm getting ready to stop barking. You know, sometimes when the dog just look at you and growl, you have to be nervous because that's when they just gonna do. So the system is looking at you and it's growling, and it's saying grace and mercy leaving the room. It's saying we're tired of this. And then normally I would have dwelt on the fact that your lawyer said you wasn't ready to tell people why you didn't do it. I mean, that's like your child doing something. And
he didn't say that.
You said that.
Yeah.
You're right. That you said it wasn't going to help. It wasn't going to help. Okay, so you're right. She knows me a little better than you, Mr. Brooks, because she might think, no, if the judge knows, she's going to put him in jail. Okay. I'm going to reinstate the probation again. Okay, probation reinstated again. And for the final time. That's it. This is your last chance. I'm going to set it for a review for July 31st. See what Ms. Bumpus has to say about what you have and have not done. And if you fail to appear, that review is going to be at 10:04. If you fail to appear, your bond is going to be $10,000, cash surety, plus a GPS tether. I'm going to violate your probation, revoke it, and sentence you to 93 days in a Wayne County jail if you fail to appear at this next review. Anything further?
Could I get the date, please, one more time if I can write it down?
Yes, sir, because I don't want you to miss it. July 31st at 10 o'clock. It'll be on the docket for 10:04. I don't want you to lose your job. I want you to be successful. I just want you to be great. But if going to jail is going to make you lose your job, you might. Oh, just until that date, Mr. Flanagan, and then I got to count up his time. So just until that date, I have to count because he can't be a lot. So I have to see how much time he has left on his in my jurisdiction before I have to. What is it called? Cut bait? Something like that. I don't know. So just until the next court date, Mr. Flanagan. All right, then we're all set. Mr. Brooks, despite the fact that I was fussing at you today, I want you to have a great day. I want you to have a great day. Don't let me mess up your day. Go on back and work, knock that work out, and then just say, I'm going to get it done so I don't have to listen to her mouth no more. I don't want to have to listen to her mouth no more. That's if I was on probation to me, I would be like, I don't want to hear her mouth no more. Let me get this done. So that's how you should be. Okay.
Okay. And thanks a lot, too.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Honor.
All right, you're welcome.
This case wasn't just about a probation violation. It was about what happens when leniency gets mistaken for weakness. Judge Bryant drew a clear line in the sand, and next time, there won't be any grace left to give. But what do you think? Is tough love the only way to reach someone who keeps pushing boundaries? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for joining us in uncovering the chilling details of this case. If this story has left you disturbed or reflective, please share your thoughts and reflections. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay with us as we continue to explore the stories that reveal the darkest sides of human behavior. Together, we keep these lessons alive, ensuring the voices of victims are never forgotten. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe or follow.